Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Duracell02 here, coming at you with a new video. This vehicle I'm going to show you today is a new aircraft, and it is called the Sea Sparrow, as you see right there behind me. Basically, it's a helicopter that lands on water. You might have seen it because it looks like a similar vehicle to the one that was used in the beginning of a popular show, MASH, that came out about the Vietnam War stuff in the 70s. So we're going to check this out, see how it goes. It flies pretty good, actually. I've only tested it out one time before I made the video, but it actually works really well. Um, Handles pretty good. As you can see, I haven't upgraded at all. It's pretty agile for a helicopter of its size, plus only having 3 blades. And the other advantage of it is it lands on water, like I'll show you right here. And basically, it was one that I've heard has been anticipated to come out. This is my actual review of the video. Now, basically, I do really like the helicopter. There's some stuff you could do with it, which I really haven't fully tested or tried out right now. See, it lands right on the water. If you get back out, get back in it, everything's fine. No other helicopter can actually do that, which makes this one unique as far as the game goes. Now, there are planes that they have that can land on water, but as far as helicopters, they don't really have that. So basically, it stores as a personal vehicle, which is why I bring it to my hangar. It's not a Pegasus vehicle, even though you do actually have to go get it from Elite Travel. Elite Travel? Yeah. And so pretty much that's how it works. It doesn't have wheels, so don't expect to be able to sit there and land it, have it roll. It can slide though on little buoys, but that's what keeps it afloat. Basically, with this vehicle, what you do is the Sea Sparrow. You go to, I'm gonna show you right here, Elite Travel. See? And you go here, and it's the new vehicle that just came out actually this morning, part of the Super Sport series. Which there's a ton of races from what I've heard, a bunch of them that have come out as well as a couple vehicles. This is one of them. This is the one I'm gonna show you in this video right now, and that's the one you just saw me in. It costs $1.8 million, so it is fairly expensive if you don't have the money for it yet. What I would suggest you do, check and see if you're watching this video very early in the morning. Check and see if it's gonna be available for your bunker, say, to be able to sell for more money. Because mine still currently is, but I'm still up, so I haven't gone past the time yet where I haven't gotten on. I mean, gotten off so that it would change it. But yeah, and basically it's a really cool helicopter. I'm gonna show you some of the modifications that you could do for it. You can upgrade the armor. I would recommend upgrading the armor, partially for getting shot down. Not saying that it'll take multiple rockets. I'm not sure how many it takes, but when I did land in the water once, it did sit there, and I was level with the water and everything. My helicopter was moving forward, and it still sank and crashed. So I'm gonna put full upgraded armor on it, upgrade the engine. To be honest with you, I'm gonna leave the handling alone right now because it seems like it handles pretty well already. Respray, you could choose different colors. Now, this is where I feel it differs from some of the other helicopters, like the Akula, and things like that you might have in your hangar, because it gives you the option of colors, but not necessarily the option of liveries in it. But it does have weapons, which is a good thing for any helicopter in the game. It has a mounted 50 cal machine gun, so 50 caliber at $195,000. Then you also have a mounted homing missile slot, which you see it pops up on the bottom there. See, there goes the machine gun, and there is where the homing missiles will come from. They cost $240,000. If you have the money for it, I'd say do it. Um, Pick whichever one you like. I mean, 50 cal is a big machine gun. Homing missiles, of course, people are probably going to pick that, so I'm going to pick that as well, just so I have a fighting chance in the sky. The one other thing I've noticed about this helicopter is it does not have any countermeasures. Unlike some of the other helicopters you would have in the game, this one has no countermeasures. So basically, if you're up in the air or at sea, there's no way, or going to get something out at sea, there's no way for you to actually be able to defend yourself against, say, other people with the same helicopter because it came out with incoming missiles. The best way to get out of it is to pretty much pilot your way out. So that is the only really drawback I feel of it, especially since it's a personal vehicle. It doesn't count as a Pegasus vehicle, so it'll be stored in your hangar. Besides that, it handles pretty well. I mean, I upgraded the engines, and I mean, I'll show you guys what it's like, what the weapons look like in a moment here, especially after I just upgraded it. Um, Basically, it seems like a really cool helicopter because of the element it can land on water, which I don't know if you guys do crate missions and things like that, but if you do, oops, there we go. Okay, there goes one of the missiles right there. So basically, it has missiles like that, but I would say it's very good, especially if you're going out to your yacht, something like that. You can land it wherever you like. Now, I'm going to show you with this one. One thing I like about it: unlimited missiles. If you didn't realize with the buzzer, it has a certain timer before you can shoot more missiles off. But see here, I can sit here and shoot as many missiles as I'd like to. See, without any kind of reload time, which I think is actually pretty cool. Plus, it just so happens it lands on water, as so. So, my review, I would say it's a really good helicopter. If you have the 1.8 million to get it, I'd say definitely do so. It can land on land or water, which makes it very versatile, as well as its handling. Even though it only has 3 blades, but you see, it's real nimble and agile. And I didn't even upgrade any of the handling on it at all. So it seems like a really good helicopter. I'd say if you get the opportunity, if you have the money to get it, I'd say definitely buy it. It parks in your hangar, just like it does with Kula and many of the other helicopters. This one though, like I told you, it's found at Elitist Travel, so that's the best place probably to go find one to go get. Alright guys, this is my video. I would say as far as the helicopter goes, the only disappointments I have in it are the countermeasures. But I mean, given the fact that it can do more than most other helicopters can do in the game, which is land on water, as well as shoot missiles, I would say it's definitely worth a try, especially if you have the money to buy it. I mean, sometimes I know people do missions on water. You can pick your friends up if they're out in the middle of the water and not have to worry about drowning your chopper. But I would say it's a very good chopper from first glance. It just came out today, so this is a new vehicle that you can get. Came out very early this morning, and I'd say definitely check it out for yourself, especially if you have it add to your collection of vehicles that you'll have in your hangar. It's definitely a good helicopter to use. All right, you guys, let me know your comments. If you have comments, questions, or anything like that, put them in the section below, and you can sit there, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And like and subscribe if you like the video. If it helped you out, if it helped make your decision any easier to buy a helicopter that costs a lot of money, because this also, it's not a war stock vehicle, so it is a little expensive, especially if you look at some of the other vehicles. It costs more than planes do in Elitist Travel. So you know, but it does have missiles where the you know, this one, the Vladis, doesn't, and neither does the Super Velito. So, you know, I mean, the Nimbus doesn't either. So there's a bunch of them, you know, but this one, the only other things I would say about it, it only holds 2 people. Whereas some of the other vehicles, you know, would hold, like, you know, these planes, helicopter holds 4, planes hold 8. But, I mean, to be honest with you, if you're going with a friend, you're just going to have a good time. It's great to get, guys. All right. Let me know what more videos you'd like to see. I just wanted to put this out there because it's new, it came out, and figured you guys might like it. Alright, so I will catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So stay tuned, like it if you did, subscribe, let me know what else you want to see. More GTA content, or any of the other games I have, just, you know, leave comments, ask, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. Alright, you guys have a good one. As always, have fun. Catch you guys later.